So I just saw the first episode of The Promised Neverland, and I had to be honest, it was actually awesome. So I'm doing the first review of the first episode right now, which the episode begins with three kids who are actually at the front of the gate, actually wonder what's beyond the gate, which is actually connects from the inside and out. So they actually fantasizing of what they actually find once they get out there. As so we actually can tell what they're planning to do. In which we actually head to the next scene earlier, where we actually seen a young girl by the name of Emma with a number on the left side of her neck actually wake up everybody as everybody's getting ready to do their normal activities because they're actually in an orphanage. And then she actually greets Don and Connie, and then she greets Norman and Ray, who we just saw with Emma at the gate earlier. And then they're actually been greeted by Isabella, which they call her mom, as they are actually at the table eating. They all actually have numbers on the right side, I mean, the left side of their necks, which they actually are tag numbers. But then they actually headed to a classroom where they actually been given a test to test their intelligence, in which Isabella told them that Emma, Norman, and Ray are actually passed, which everybody is actually pleased of hearing that, and which we knew they're actually smart. And once they're actually outside, they're playing a game of tag, which Norman is actually Ed, as they actually trying to get try to avoid him, but Don and Connie were the last ones, and they actually knew that the only ones who actually haven't been caught was Emma, in which we actually can tell by the fact they actually test their strategy skills, in which Don actually told Norman a rematch, but everybody is actually it except for him. So they decided to hunt him down, in which Emma actually saw the lower part of the gate, which she saw Norman, and she actually tagged him, in which we actually knew they want to know what's beyond the gate, which they remember what Isabella told them that do not cross the gate no matter what happens. But Ray told them that is actually a lie. Nothing bad actually happens there, and even if they do cross the gate, well, Isabella's knowing they can actually be in trouble. So they all actually fantasizing of what they actually gonna do once they leave the orphanage, which we actually knew that they're actually planning on doing all sorts of things once they actually get there. So they actually do what they always wanted to do once they get out. But Emma said she wanted to stay here and she became happy. But when the calendar passed on the 12th, where Connie actually is leaving, which we everybody is actually upset of her leaving, which she actually goes with Isabella to the gate, in which we knew that she'd probably get some new family. But then Emma saw Connie's bunny doll, and she decided to go get her and give it to her. And Norman wanted to go with her, but Ray stayed behind as the two actually running towards the gate, knowing that they'll be in trouble. But we actually can tell they're actually know the risk. So we're actually gonna see them trying to get the bunny to Connie, but they actually saw a truck, and once they actually saw inside, they saw Connie's deceased body on the truck, and they were actually terrified of what they actually seen. But then they actually heard voices coming from the other side as they hide under the truck. They actually saw monsters as they actually carrying Connie's corpse, and they put it in a containment jar, which they say that she is merchandise, as the kids in the orphanage are actually cattle, and the orphanage house is actually a farm, which we knew that we actually see them as farm being food for the monsters, as Isabella is actually a part of that. So I actually think that actually cruel, but a very brutal way to do that. Emma and Norman escape, as we actually saw Ray welcome them back, and we actually can tell that they are going to escape, but Emma won't do it because she won't let any of her friends die. And so Norman actually told her that we are going to do a strategy because we're actually going to figure out how to escape. And so we are actually going to see them plan their escape outside of that farm. Now, I'm actually loving this series. Even though I didn't actually see the manga, I actually enjoy it. So I am actually cannot wait for the other episodes of the series to happen. So I cannot wait for it to happen. I mean, for more of it. So I cannot wait to see more of Emma, Norman, and Ray and how they're going to escape the orphanage. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment out what you think about the anime episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guys right here saying sign out. Laters!